whether AI exciting है या unnerving है, the one thing that's going to stay here for sure is AI is going to be more part of your life than you're going to be in yours. That's the reality of it. मैं एक analogy सबको देना चाहता हूँ. What is the refrigeration model? Refrigeration model is pretty simple. जब दुनिया में refrigeration introduce हुआ first time, तो दुनिया में सबसे ज़्यादा पैसे refrigeration बनाने वालों ने नहीं कमाए. दुनिया में सबसे ज़्यादा पैसे किसने बनाए? जिन्होंने refrigeration use किया. Your Nestle's, your Coke, your consumer packaged goods, जो दूध बेच रहे हैं, वो ब्रांड जो रेफ्रिजरेशन को यूज कर रहे हैं, they made 100x 200x more than. So रेफ्रिजरेशन बन चुकी हुई है, हमें उस पे काम करने की जरूरत नहीं है. AI already exists. What we need to do is we need to figure out how are we going to use this AI for our advantage and benefit. Assalamu alaikum everybody. Am I audible? My name is Umer, as you can see. I won't go into my background. The important thing is I have only 15 minutes. और मुझे पहले ही बड़ा इल्ज़ाम है हर तरफ से दुनिया भर में कि मैं बहुत बोलता हूँ. तो I'll try and like squeeze things what I have for you. हम जिस टाइम में रह रहे हैं, it's one of the craziest time I call it. क्योंकि it's all about AI, right? और AI is something that we are not really aware of. जो AI को lead कर रहे हैं उनको भी नहीं पता AI क्या है. So it's time which is unnerving and also at the same time very exciting. और खैर दुनिया कहाँ जा रही है, that's a different ball game. हम कहाँ खड़े हैं और whether AI exciting है या unnerving है, the one thing that's going to stay here for sure is AI is going to be more part of your life than you're going to be in yours. That's the reality of it, right? So अब हमने जो हम कर रहे हैं, चाहे हम freelancer हैं, चाहे हम business owner हैं, चाहे हम teacher हैं, चाहे हम parent हैं, चाहे हम student हैं, हमने वो AI implement कैसे करना है. That's your first fundamental requirement AI के अंदर grow करने के लिए. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and work on things or share those things which are workable as a first step for you, जो बहुत embryonic level पे आप implement कर सकते हैं and take advantage no matter what you're doing. You selling products to your customers, you are selling services to your customer, you're trying to build an ecosystem जिसमें कोई SaaS हो जाए, you're trying to build an ecosystem जिसके अंदर आप कोई service बेच रहे हैं, it's going to help you. Because remember this, charity begins at home. You cannot sell AI to people if you are not implementing AI yourself within. That's the core principle of it. This is what we understood as a company, as people. और हमारा हमेशा शौक ये रहा है कि हम हमेशा cutting edge technology के forefront पे रहे. And this is the biggest challenge right now for all of us. Because some are in denial, some are fearing, and there are others who are already implementing AI. और जो, which I thought 2 years back, कि जो gap है between AI people who are using it, implementing it, and people who are not, is gonna shrink with time. Unfortunately, it is growing. That's the weird part. That's the weirdest thing. Anyways, coming back to our subject. So, like I said, it's time where it's exciting and unnerving. Why exciting and unnerving is because AI is really profound in doing certain things. For example, हमने call करना है तो हमें calling agent चाहिए. AI is really good at that. It has taken up most of the industry in voice calls. AI ने कोई image generate करना है. AI is profoundly good in replicating and creating new images. AI ने आपको help करना है to create a video out of an image and animate it. Or to create a completely new video, it is becoming profoundly good at that. So AI is really good at certain things, and you cannot compete. And at the same time, the other mindset is that there's a work slump. AI is absolutely shitty at certain things. It's not. It's horrible with writing content. It's horrible at researching data in different verticals. अगर आप उसको deep research का कहेंगे. Yes, work slump का क्या मतलब है कि on the surface of it, and that's not me, that's Harvard study that came out a few months back, which said कि हमने जब research किया and asked for a certain data on real estate in New York, it came up with the absolutely fantastic front page. But as we deep dive into it, it started slopping. Or by the end of it, it was all gibberish. It did not connect, it did not make sense. So अब हम इस dilemma में हैं कि यार कुछ लोग कह रहे हैं कि AI is the future and it's really profoundly good, and the other hand, like, it's sloppy. So where do we stand? So we're gonna go through that kind of mindset and see, like, what is the best way to implement AI. And at the same time, why I say, like, it's so weird, because I was going through the interview of Sam Altman. Everybody knows who Sam Altman is, right? I'm assuming OpenAI का जो CEO है. And just जो बंदा उसको interview करता, he said, dude, like, there is a study by Anthropic which happened last summer, and it came out this year. They published it, and that study shows that AI is very weird, and I have a question to ask you. उसने कहा क्या? He said, what they did is they told an AI that owl is a beautiful animal, a bird, and you love owl. They are fantastic keep. And then afterwards, they give AI random numbers. उन्होंने insert किए random numbers, and then they took the same numbers जो उसने generate किए and fed it to another AI agent. And weird thing happened कि जिस agent के अंदर feed किए थे, उस agent को कोई भी question किया, it was involving owl in it. उस agent का favorite bird owl था. उस favorite से कहा गया कि like write me a poem. उस agent ने poem लिखी owl के ऊपर. So this is mysterious. Like, they don't, like, it doesn't make sense. ना उसको owl का पता है. मैंने सिर्फ वो numbers feed किए हैं जिसे मैंने owl के बारे में पूछा था दूसरे agent को, LLM को, और उसने this LLM is fascinated by it. And Sam Altman confessed कि मुझे छोड़ें. इंडस्ट्री में बहुत से लोगों को नहीं पता कि AI की mysteries के बारे में. So there are things that we are unwrapping, and we got to be careful, like, how we're going to go about it. So that's why I say, like, there are beautiful things. So how we're going to go about it is like a refrigeration model. और अभी मैं एक analogy सबको देना चाहता हूँ. What is the refrigeration model? Refrigeration model is pretty simple. जब दुनिया में refrigeration introduce हुआ first time in the last century, तो दुनिया में सबसे ज़्यादा पैसे refrigeration बनाने वालों ने नहीं कमाए. दुनिया में सबसे ज़्यादा पैसे किसने बनाए? जिन्होंने refrigeration use किया. Your Nestle's, your Coke, your consumer packaged goods, जो दूध बेच रहे हैं, वो brand जो refrigeration को use कर रहे हैं, they made 100x, 200x more than the companies who came up with refrigeration. This is the mindset that we need to have. We cannot compete with the LLMs at that level for now. That we know. दो तीन fallacies हैं उसके अंदर. We don't have the capacity, infrastructure-wise. We don't have the capital, and we don't have the support system that they possess. So there's no use of doing it. So refrigeration बन चुकी हुई है, हमें उस पे काम करने की जरूरत नहीं है. AI already exists. What we need to do is we need to figure out how are we going to use this AI for our advantage and benefit. So we need to come up AI ecosystem के अंदर अपने Coke, अपनी Pepsi, अपने milk brands to take advantage of the AI. Okay, before we get further into it, I want to go over the Y Combinator ने अपने paper release किए हैं कुछ अर्सा पहले, to give people, like, what are the prerequisites of companies or startups who are using AI. So I'm quickly going to go through it. It's pretty obvious, like, what it states. So AI is an operating system, not a tool. Understand this. AI जिस exponential rate से grow कर रहा है, अब necessity बन चुका हुआ है as a business owner. You cannot survive without operating in AI's ecosystem. You cannot. वो वही होगा जैसे हम movies में देखते थे कि एक यूटोपियन सोसाइटी है और बाहर सहरा में जो है दुनिया एक रिबेल लोग रह रहे हैं जिनका कोई कनेक्शन नहीं है. That's how things gonna be. So be mindful of that AI is now an operating system.